Okay, everybody.
The music gets louder at 9 o'clock.
It does. We like to get going on a Friday, too. A beloved holiday tradition being reimagined into a modern multicultural classic.
Yeah, Brooklyn Ballet is bringing a new version of the Nutcracker to life at King's Theater. Pix 11's Kirsten Cole joining us live from there with a lot more and a look at what to expect. Kirsten, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning to you, Kala and Dan. First of all, you just have to appreciate the King's Theater, this incredible $96 million renovation, a gem in the heart of Brooklyn on Flatbush Avenue, and then to be able to bring so much modernity to a traditional holiday classic, Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker, and now making it so culturally relevant, so about today and now, and all of the great, wonderful ethnic connections that we have in New York City. And that's exactly what's going on. Let's talk about it with Lynn Robertson, who's with the Brooklyn Ballet, and also Brian Henry, one of the principal dancers, the Rat King this year. It sounds like such a terrible title, but it's one of the signature roles.
Being the Rat King is actually amazing for me. I played the Rat King when I was a kid, so it's kind of like reprising.
That is so cool, but it's a very different version that you're imagining from when you played it as a kid.
Very, very different, I hope. I hope I'm better than I was as a kid.
Because you bring a whole hip-hop mentality to it. Yeah?
Oh, yes. You know, coming from a very street dance, hip-hop background,
yeah.
I love the fact that, you know, Lynn opens up a space to bring a difference
Let me bring Lynn in, because I want to talk about all the different versions of dance that we get in this wonderful production.
Yeah, well, it's Brooklyn. It's the Brooklyn Nutcracker. How many different people live in Brooklyn? How many different languages are spoken in Brooklyn, right? So why don't we have Chinese dancers who are Chinese dance, Arabian dancers who is a belly dancer, and the street dancers, Afro-Caribbean dancers, bringing all the dancers, Ukrainian dancers, everybody together in what Tchaikovsky, I think, originally saw as a diverse production.
Right, and yet it got a little bit sort of made for audiences. It became a little bit more, you know, it stripped away some of the true cultural references, and to be able to then dig in and find those and bring those to life, especially you've got nearly 3,000 school kids coming in today. What a great learning experience.
Yeah, I mean, you could have a whole curriculum based on this Brooklyn Nutcracker, because it's traditions and history and coming together in this city, in this borough.
And talk about Brooklyn Ballet and what we're seeing on the stage right now. If we can come back out here live, because we've got an actual teaching performance happening now, yes?
Yes, they're getting ready for the performance. This is the Waltz of the Flowers. This is about one of the major ballet epic numbers. We've got the Waltz of the Flowers and the Snowflakes that are traditional ballet in the neoclassical, classical realm. And as you notice, our ballet company is a representative company. So it's a company of diverse ballet dancers, in addition to having all the diversity in the different styles.
And Brian, I want to bring you back in. Your son is 11 years old. He's coming to watch today as one of the school children. Talk about what it means to be able to bring a different sense of dance to a ballet for so many young people, and how you hope that that sparks for them.
You know, honestly, I feel like my son is so used to me. He's like, yeah, I know my dad's cool or whatever, but whatever.
Your dad is super cool, by the way.
Right. but it's amazing when it gets to be put on big stages like this and situations like this, because you see the pride in his eyes. Like, yeah, we're gonna go see my dad as a field trip, and like, yeah, what style is he doing? Is your dad a ballet dancer? He's like, no, my dad crumps. And everybody's like, what is that? So, you know, it opens up a big question mark, actually, and just invites in a new generation of dancers, a new generation of artists and creatives. So what I love to do, which is street dance, which is crump.
It makes it so accessible for so many kids, because it's not just this one narrow construct of what dance is. Lynn and Brian, thank you so much. Congratulations on your opening. Of course, tickets still available for tomorrow's performances for the public. Lynn, thank you so much. Just a few. You better jump on it and just enjoy one of the great joys and pleasures of the season. I'm Kirsten Cole at the Brooklyn Ballet at the King's Theater. Pix 11 News, back to you guys in the studio.
Love that, and love the King's Theater.
I know,
what a
so
beauty.
beautiful,
I mean,
isn't
that
it?
place is like so majestic, unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, Kirsten, thank you.